Hey fam, welcome back to a new Costco Canada haul. In today's video, I'm sharing everything I picked up for the week for my family of 4 plus puppy. So I was able to actually get right on budget this week. My budget for the week was $250. So this is a $250 worth of groceries. It's gonna get you at Costco. And this week I actually got no meat because I kind of stocked up on meat last week for Thanksgiving, and I still have a lot of meat left. So that really helped me to stay on budget this week. So first up, I grabbed some Costcados. Yes, the price is still expensive, but I did pick up a bag last week for Thanksgiving, and every single avocado was perfection. And I just miss the Costcados at Costco. They're just the best of the best. That's why they have a special name, because they truly are superior. They taste good. They're always good when you cut into them. And you just got to make sure that they're from Mexico, because only the Mexican Costcados are really good. If you pick up avocados from Costco and they're not from Mexico, I can't speak to how good it's going to be, but as you can see here, this is a product of Mexico. And these avocados are so big compared to the ones I've been settling with at the grocery store. So this is money well spent in my opinion, because it's good for you. It's a whole food, and if I'm gonna splurge on something, I guess I might as well splurge on some Costcados. I also picked up 2 bunches of organic bananas last week when I was shopping for Thanksgiving. I ended up picking up, I think it was 4 bunches of bananas. I made 5 banana breads because my banana bread is a hit. I was a legit bakery over Thanksgiving, you guys. And that means that we have no bananas left, obviously. So my goal is to have 1 bunch for snacking, and the other bunch I'm hoping to get 2 banana breads out of before we dive into it further. So the moment I see some brown spots, I'm just going to make it then, because if I wait until they get a little bit more brown, I'm not going to be able to have banana bread. And, you know, I made some good looking banana breads. And I didn't really get to have much of it because I kind of made it for my guests, and some of my guests took it home. Literally made 5 loaves of banana bread, and I might have had a slice or 2 out of the 5 that I made. So yeah, I'm craving banana bread. So anyways, you know, I go bananas over bananas. So grab 2 bunches. I also had vinegar on my shopping list for about a month, and I always forget, and I finally remembered. So now I should have vinegar to last me through the rest of the year. I also wanted salad, and I saw this new blend of greens at Costco. Normally I do the Queen of Greens, which is actually a US product, but I saw this is an Ontario product. It's made in the greenhouse, and it has green and red leaf lettuce and or arugula and mustard greens. Honestly, this looks just like Queen of Greens in my opinion. Like I feel like it's the exact same thing. They look fresh. So grabbed a pack of this for salads for the next couple days. I really should have grabbed 2 packs, but the thing is, whenever I'm trying a new brand or a new product, I don't like to go all in because I don't know if I'm going to like you that much yet. So hopefully this will stick around, because the price was the same as Queen of Greens. The package size looked pretty much the same as well. And you know, we're a salad family. We love salads. So fingers crossed, that's good. I also picked up this huge box of English cucumbers. There's 12 that come in the pack. They're all around the same size. They're not big compared to the 3-pack that you can get also at Costco, but I think the 3-pack is $4.99, and I'm getting 12 for $6.99. So when you do the girl math, it just makes more sense to get this pack. And when we make our green juice, I add celery, I add cucumber, I add, oh my gosh, I forgot ginger. Oh, that's not good. I add ginger, I add lemon, and sometimes if I have kale, I'll add that too. But when I do the cucumbers, I usually add 2 or 3 depending on how many cucumbers I have. So now I'll have cucumbers for juicing. I cannot believe I forgot the ginger. Don't you just hate when you know you forgot something and you don't remember until you get home? That's how I feel right now. I'm so flabbergasted that I forgot the ginger. How do you forget ginger? I forgot the ginger and I need ginger for juicing. Looks like I will be buying regular ginger at the regular grocery store because remind me next week to add organic ginger to my grocery list because I had a feeling the whole ride home, I had a feeling that you're forgetting something, but I'm like, you're on budget, which means you didn't forget nothing. And now I know why I'm on budget. I forgot the ginger. It wasn't even written on my list. It was like a mental note. And this is why I do a paper list, because if it's not written down on that list, I'm not going to remember. And I know a lot of you will write your list on your phone, and that works. That's cool. But I'm just like a paper and pen type of lister for my groceries. And it wasn't written down, you guys. It was not written down, and I forgot the ginger. It's okay. It's fine. My local grocery store will have ginger. It'll be more than I would pay at Costco, but at least I'll still get the ginger. Oh, I don't like when this happens, but let me know in the comments. Does that happen to you too? Do you only remember what you forget the moment you get home? Because that is me every time. Every single time. Anyways, back to the haul. I grabbed some organic 2% milk because, again, did a lot of baking and my milk is really low. So I wanted to replenish on that. I am in the mood for kombucha, so I picked up a box. There's 8 that come in here. I love this flavor, ginger and lemon. And I should have remembered the ginger when I picked this up, but I didn't. This was also not on my list. It was not on my list, but I was like, you know what? There's always room for kombucha, even if it's not on the list. So I'm really happy that I picked that up because I like to drink it whenever I feel like having something bubbly, and I'm super serious about my gut health. So that kind of helps me when I'm feeling like I need to do something for my gut health. I also picked up some marble cheddar cheese. The block that I had before was the medium cheddar cheese. And let me tell you, every time I buy a block of cheese from Costco, I have like this much left and it always gets moldy. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but if I don't keep my cheese in the freezer, it always goes moldy. And it's like the most annoying thing because I just can't do moldy cheese. I know some people can, and that's totally fine. You do you, I'm gonna do me. My stomach is super sensitive, so I can't. Once I see it, I can't. So I don't know why I keep buying big blocks of cheese because it keeps happening every time. Every time I test it, it always gets moldy, and I'm not testing it this time. So I'm going to keep out like this much and then I'm gonna freeze the rest. I'm gonna cut it into 4s, so I have like this, and this, and I'm gonna put the other 3 directly in the freezer because nobody has time to be wasting money on molded cheese. And I'm really gonna I'm gonna figure it out because clearly the cheese can't be trusted just going in the fridge. Like for me, in my situation, it has to go in the freezer. So that's just what I'm gonna do. Costco had calamari and I was not expecting to see this. It was also not at all on my list. I noticed that Royal Harbor revamped their packaging and I like the new packaging. I think that this looks good. I love this calamari. In fact, my entire family loves this calamari. This was an impulse buy. This and the kombucha were not on my list, but I love kombucha and my entire family loves calamari. So it's like a win-win, And in fact, I opted not to get something on my list so that I can get that, which is just goes to show how good it is and how much we love it. On my list, I did have pizza pops. Lunches have been a struggle for me lately. So I need pizza pops because one of my kids likes beef patties and the other one likes pizza pops. And I have the beef patties, but I don't have the pizza pops. I was buying them like the really small box that you get at the grocery store, but after buying a few boxes, you realize you're better off just buying it one time and being done for like a good 2 months. So I want to be done for the next 2 months. I went ahead and picked this up. And if you happen to see it go on a sale, make sure you let me know, because I want to get a price adjustment on that, even if it's just $3. I still want to save a little bit where I can. I did have croissants on my list, and lately I've been buying the Costco croissants, like the ones that are already done. But let me tell you, okay, first of all, the pack doesn't have that many croissants in it. And then we started a croissant conversation here in the community. And a lot of people said that they buy the frozen one, which I've purchased before, and it works great. I just was limited on freezer space, so I stopped buying it. Someone else mentioned that they asked the bakery for the big thing, and it's like $70-something, but then they have like, you know, a year's worth of croissants, basically. I don't think that I need a year's worth of croissants for $70, but I'll take 30. I'll take 30 because then I will only make the amount that we need at the time. And I think I'm going to reserve croissants for like a weekend flex. So yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do from now on. And these croissants are really good. You just kind of thaw them before you bake them, and they're really good. Very similar to the Costco ones that they have on the shelves for $7.99. So went ahead and grabbed some croissants this week, and I have paper cuts like all over my hands. Everything I'm touching lately is just cutting me up. So you heard this earlier. I felt the sting, and I'm like, oh, another paper cut, just great. So jumping into this stuff, I picked up some coffee. This is the vanilla hazelnut Zavita. It's on sale, and this has gone up in price a lot. So I only buy it if it's on sale, and I happen to just finish my Kicking Horse coffee that I got the last time that was on sale. I picked up like 2 bags. So now that that coffee is done, decided to switch things up. Honestly, I just got it because it was on sale. I like the vanilla hazelnut flavor. It is good, and you know, it's just the affordable option for me on this day when I went shopping. My husband wanted pistachios. So while I was at Costco, I called him up and I'm like, hey, do you want shelled pistachios or unsalted pistachios in the shell? And he said he wanted both. And I was like, can you pick one? He said, no, he wants both. So this is what $45 worth of pistachios looks like, because my husband was indecisive and I aim to please. So I did what he said. I got the shelled and the unsalted. So this is the Kirkland shelled. It's really good. I love this. You can just pour it into, like, you can keep it in this bag if you like, or you can pour it into like a glass mason jar and just take what you need and seal it back up and stuff. I really like it. If you're watching out for salt, you probably shouldn't have that because it is salted. And I just like this version of pistachios because I don't have to do the work to get the pistachio out. So I find that this bag finishes really quickly because you're working less to eat the pistachios. I find that you eat more of it than you would if it was in the shell. And then this one is roasted and unsalted. So for this, you will have to put in the work to open the shell and get to the pistachio, but he wanted like unsalted pistachios for a certain, I don't know, something he's gonna make. He wanted that, and I was like, you know what? I might have some of this too, because sometimes I don't want the salt. I like the salt, don't get me wrong, but sometimes I just want the pistachio without the salt. So I will sacrifice my fingertips to enjoy this, because pistachios are actually one of our favorite nuts. We both love them, and in fact the kids like it too, so it just goes quickly. But yeah, this was, I planned on only getting 1 bag, so this really, you know, like it really set me over. And I opted, because I got both of these and the calamari, I opted not to get laundry detergent. Isn't that crazy? The sacrifices we make for food. I gave up laundry detergent for pistachios and calamari. That's crazy. But that is what I decided, and I stand on it, because I'm sure I have a whole bunch of sample laundry packets that I can use until the laundry detergent that we like goes on sale, because I didn't want to pay full price for it. So that's what happened there. I did have to get a new bottle of the Kirkland laundry beads. They work really well. I heard rumors that they don't dissolve, but it's dissolved perfectly fine for me. I love the fresh scent. It has scratch and sniff at the top, so if you ever wanted to smell it in warehouse, you could. This is a bigger bottle than the Downy. The Downy is on sale this month, and I just like it. I didn't plan to have to buy this so soon, but what happened was my husband happened. He's been doing 1 load of laundry per week, and he's been using like more than enough, way more than enough for his laundry, because he likes his laundry to smell good. It's like his work clothes that he's washing, and he used so much of the beads in his laundry that we finished it in less than a month, and I wasn't happy about that. But I got another bottle, and I hope he uses the recommended amounts. And actually, I'm curious to know, how much laundry beads do you put in your loads of laundry? This is the cap here, and I always put half a cap. I'm a little stingy. I put half a cap. I almost never put a full cap. I won't even tell you how many caps he was using, because it's more than one. It's more than one. But I use half a cap because I feel like I want it to help my laundry smell good, but I don't need it to like overpower my laundry, you know? Like, I just want a little bit of smell good, not too much. And he was using too much, and he'll probably still use too much, but that's okay. I guess I will just have to buy it more often than I actually want to. And then last, I picked up another box of oat milk because we ran out of oat milk a couple weeks ago, and it was a scary moment because we couldn't have our protein shakes the way we like them. We couldn't like use oat milk for the things that we use it for because we were out. So now the rule is to buy 1 box a week. Doesn't matter if I already have a box not opened. The goal is every week, like clockwork, get 1 box so we never ever run out. And that's what I did. I grabbed the 1 box this week. And for those who are curious about T-Bone, he's having a little snooze. I'm waking him up. Look at how he sleeps, you guys. He is just the cutest thing ever. And this is how he's sleeping today. Legs stiff and pretty much just curled up into a ball. Hi, handsome. Good morning. Good evening. Good night. Did you have a good sleep? Yeah. Oh, he's really tired. Whenever I get close to him, he would jump up, but he's clearly tired today. You tired, handsome? Bunny? Yeah, he's definitely tired or extremely disappointed that I didn't get anything for him today. But T-Bone, I have a lot of cucumbers, and you know you love cucumbers, right? Somebody's gonna get a bite later. Yes, you are. I think he's judging me right now. I am 100% convinced he's judging me. Are you judging me? You judging me? Oh, so sweet. All right, so that is it for this week's haul. I'm going to put all this away. Again, yay for me sticking to the budget. Super bummed out I forgot the ginger, but life goes on. I hope you enjoyed this week's haul. Thank you all so much for watching and spending your time here with me. If you're new and you haven't yet subscribed, I'd love for you to subscribe. It helps my channel grow. Recently, we hosted a giveaway. Cheryl Bix got a $100 shop card from one of my recent brand partners. So congratulations, Cheryl. Just wanted to give you a quick shout out here. And this is another reason why if you haven't yet subscribed, I'd love for you to subscribe, because for every single giveaway that I host on my channel, I always make being a subscriber a requirement because I want to be able to give back to the people who support me. And even if you're watching and you haven't yet subscribed, I really do appreciate your support. And in order to qualify for future giveaways, you'll need to be subscribed. So if you can, and if you feel it in your heart to just hit that subscribe button, it would mean so much to me. I have a goal. I want to hit 25,000 subscribers as soon as possible. It's been a long road. I'm so thankful for all the people who continue to stick around, who are here watching every single video and tune in every single week. It means a lot to me, especially the Sunday morning crew, the folks that get up at 8 a.m. on a Sunday morning to watch a video with me. Y'all are the real MVPs, and there's something special coming for my early Sunday folks soon. So thanks again so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video.